What is this?
It's a box. After many years of postponing, it is finally time to upgrade my server. Why it took so long is this is the main server in our infrastructure. I have been talking about upgrading it for the last 7 to 8 to 9 years. I have bought a motherboard for it, then I gave it to you. I have bought a whole server, then I made an offsite backup server. I have bought 2 more motherboards for this and for another server. Then I have bought that. If you watched our Snow Samurai video, I was talking about that. But yeah, my server is old. It has old disks and it started failing 2 weeks ago. Just before I ordered some new disks. Those are the disks. So the problem is I need to shut it down to upgrade it. But I cannot shut it down because it is the main server. But the time is now and we need to do it. So what do we have? We have this Supermicro 24-bay chassis with a CS2 backplane and 2 titanium power supplies. We have a Supermicro motherboard in that. Some boot drives, some application drives, SSDs, and we have some new hard drives here. We have some new shit here. We have some untested new LSI HBAs. We have some new untested memory for that. Most of the things that you see here is used. We bought 3 of these. One is CS1, that is for spare parts. The other one is CS2, that is currently working, and it's working nicely with ancient drives and ancient hardware. And this is the other one, CS2. This is the backplane that has 2 controllers, so you can have a redundant path to all your drives. We are not going to use that feature, but that is what we got. It was fairly cheap. So everything here costs less than 4 new drives that we bought. And the plan is get this operational with the new drives, transfer all of the things from the current server to those drives, get everything operational with this server, shut down that server after something like 15 years of non-stop operation, take 4 drives from that server and put it here and make a secondary pool. This will have 4 pools. So that server has 3 main pools, RAID arrays actually, of which 3 mirrors, of which one is quite bad, the other one has started failing, and the main one is still chuching. So we'll see how much of the old server can we salvage. So the first thing is we need to take this out, and that is the biggest job here, because I still don't know how to take this out. Oh right, I need to take the fans out. I think I come to this conclusion once before, then I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. We're not going to be using this. These are the 0.35 amps. What? That is so weak. These are 0.6 amps. Okay. In the world where everybody is building smaller and smaller NASes and smaller and we're missing a screw here, and lower power stuff, I still don't care. So this was pulled from some production environment, data center, something, and it came to our possession like 2 years ago. It was sitting in the garage while I was collecting all of the parts that we would need to make this operational. And now it's finally time. And look, we are using the cable that you like. We have bought this server for the discs and for the motherboard. The chassis was more or less a bonus. I updated the BIOS and the IPMI, So we have HTML5 IPMI on this, that is nice. I have taken out some random RAM and got proper ECC validated RAM for this. I changed the thermal paste. I wanted to put a bigger heatsink, but the one that I got has a fan that is in an unknown condition. This was pulled from the data center, and this was doing some shit for Ericsson company. So welcome to another iteration of let's build some junk. One day we're going to be rich, not rich, wealthy, and I will buy a new server. So this has been sitting by my desk for the last couple of months and has been reminding me you have bought everything and you did not use it. When I bought this, the guy who sold me that said they were throwing away like 20 of these chassis with two dual CPUs, and they were going to shred them. And he left this one because it is the lowest powered one, and then he concluded he doesn't need it. Then I used my contacts and figured out the recycling company that got the servers, and I called them frantically. Have you shred them? I want to buy it off from you. And the lady who was talking to me was very helpful. She had located the servers, but they were shredded in pieces. You know how we made the dream computer? This is my dream server chassis. When I saw this as a kid on the Supermicro old website,
Really?
I was like, wow! I want that one day! I cannot get it, but I want it! And now I have them.
Oh wow.
So actually we are building my dream server here.
Wow. How many boys dream of servers?
Well, before I had a samurai, I needed to put my money into some other shit. And the funny part is, 5 days ago I bought 2 other motherboards. They are on their way. I'm trying to figure out the logistics. So this is not going to live in here for very long, probably.
Oh, why? You want a new one?
I will put a full-size motherboard that has more PCIe slots, a stronger CPU, and it will have 128 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay, but now you're putting this one in.
Yes, because I don't have that one, and I need to get my stuff off of the main server because it is falling apart in front of our eyes.
Okay, so this is a kind of emergency now.
Yes, and
Okay, what will you do with this motherboard later?
I will probably repurpose it for some other server. You know that I trickle down all of my hardware.
Yeah.
So I'm confused now. I need standoffs, but I do not want to take standoffs from there because then I'm going to be missing standoffs from there. The box of many bolts. Is this the right height? Yes, it is. Okay, so how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Note to ourselves. We need to buy some standoffs. Okay, so let me see. That one goes there. 3.5, 6.5, and 24. 3.5, 6.5, and 24. Okay. 1, 23.5. This one is 16.5. Yeah. Let's put RAM inside. This is some Kingston RAM that Supermicro says that it is compatible with their hardware. So I just contacted my Supermicro dealer and said, can you find me RAM? And he asked me how much. I said all of it. So brand spanking new RAM in an old motherboard.
It looks older than the motherboard.
So do you need 64 gigabytes of RAM? No, you don't. I bought 64 because I bought it for the other two motherboards, and one of them is going to be our virtualization server. So for that you need RAM.
Cool.
If you have seen our video about building a junkyard server with a junkyard motherboard and 8 gigabytes of, I think, DDR2 RAM, something like that. So it's something absurdly old. It's still running. It's running beautifully.
How long now?
6 months? 5-6 months? I have no idea. We built it in a rush and had a single problem with it.
Nice.
It received a couple of updates and I'm not complaining, it just works. So what is this? This is some kind of coarse thread. Okay, so I did not know that you have standoffs. Of course you have standoffs of different length, but I did not know that you have standoffs of different thread. So we found all that you would need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And they all accept the same screws. And they're all the same height.
Look, I found all the standoffs from this box. Have these types, these, and these are like some completely different ones.
Who knows where they came?
Fits.
Yep, it sits.
Speed montage.
I'm sure you're going to speed this up. So we put all the screws in loosely, and now we're just going to try to center it on 2 screws. Did I tighten them all? It looks so cute inside. I have bought the original hot swappable thingy to go here. This is a dual 2.5 inch SATA SES drive kit. Part number.
Okay.
So, and I have been searching for all of our garages for this piece of metal. And this is the bigger heatsink, but I do not trust that fan, even though I concluded that after I cleaned everything. So the plan is, both drives will live here, and we'll have 2 hot swappable, brand spanking new.
Nice. What are they for?
For one of the pools. So this backplane will talk to the computer through
These boxes?
no, that's the 10 gigabit Ethernet network card. For one of these, just choose which one. This one. So this is an LSI with big air quotes. What is this? LSI SES 9207-8i. It is some kind of LSI SES HBA adapter with 8 internal ports.
Okay.
Okay, so that is for our storage pool. The boot pool is will be directly connected to the motherboard SATA ports, and the pool that will host all of our applications, I hate that name so much, will be living on the pool that is here. Because one of those applications is Synthing.
I mean apps.
Yes, one of those apps. How do you take this out? Do you just push it hard? Is Synthing, and what does Synthing love? Synthing loves its index files, and it loves to chew up the SSDs.
So this is for SSDs.
2.5 inch whatever you put in it. In this case there will be SSDs. So even though, because this is finally going to use ZFS, most of that will live in RAM.
Standoffs.
No. I need to put that in first. You should read the manual. So even though most of that will live in RAM, I have destroyed SSDs using Synthing.
Nice.
And that is why they are going to be in their own hot swappable bay. So you can hot swap so you can change the SSDs when they're near their end of their life. And because this is a server that is in the middle of everything, a lot of data goes through it. And by through it I mean it doesn't necessarily live on it, but it needs to traverse through it, through all the networks. Just a minute to concentrate. Okay. Yeah, the Synthing is doing a lot of work, and all of the new data has to be indexed. And now you push it on those pegs. There you go. All of the data needs to be indexed and written to the SSDs.
Cool.
So that is why I cashed out for this. And oh yeah, if you look really closely, you will see that this chassis has started to rust.
Where?
All here. Everywhere where there's punches. See how it's brown.
What? I cannot through this camera.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, and then I came up with a name for this server.
Oh,
Rusty.
Rusty Dusty.
Yes. So these are some Crucial SSDs. I think they use Micron.
Oh, Crucial is the brand.
Yes, Crucial is the brand. By Micron. They use Micron chips.
Oh.
I don't know what class controller is. They're not Samsung. That is important. I fucking hate Samsung. I switched from using Kingston drives to these. I used Kingston drives because they were the cheapest ones. But these have some RAM on them, so they are a little bit nicer.
Cool. They look nice.
Yes.
Let's see.
A drive. How big is it? I have no idea. 500 gigs? Yeah, 500 gigs. Do you need 500 gigs? No, you don't. But they did not have 250 gigs in stock.
Okay.
Oh look, this is nice. You got this. And this is toolless.
Oh.
Does that mean that I'm going to break it?
Probably.
No. You know what? You know why? This is not Dell. Okay.
Okay, easy.
Then an SSD goes like that inside. Nice! That is so nice!
Cool. Push.
That is tight. I would recommend getting this add-on to your chassis. It's very nice.
Would you say it's cute?
Yes. You just need to put the SSD right side up. Yeah, so a couple of years ago I realized that I need to upgrade my server, and I started specifying out this chassis, and then I found that deal, you know, with Gerald's Cafe across the country to get it, and then I bought a shit ton of them.
That's a lot of cables.
No, wait, I need to put drives on that bracket that I barely found. This thing.
What?
Now I need to remember, how does this work? Okay, so we have this part.
Keep that back.
And we have some strange looking screws, and we have this part. I have done this once, so you know that I'm an expert now. Okay, so one SSD, another SSD. This thing goes like this, and this thing goes like this, right? Yes. So the SSDs can go like this.
What?
You have a bracket for a bracket, and it's by design. And it uses different bolts than anything else. Another part for you to speed up. So while I was updating the BIOS and the IPMI and everything, I stumbled upon the logs from the IPMI. So this server was first commissioned in like 2017. That is 12 years ago. And it was rebooted maybe 5 times.
What did you say? 20?
17.
That's 8 years ago.
Yeah, okay, 8 years ago. So that is an 8-year-old motherboard. It's an 8-year-old CPU. But what I have learned is motherboards do not fail that much anymore, and CPUs, when they work, they just work. And enterprise CPUs really work.
They should.
Yes. Actually, you can use just one screwdriver for all of this. I was mistaken. This is not APC where you need 3 screwdrivers to do one task. Speaking of APC, we need to go get that for the UPS and commission it.
Where is it?
That will be a video. Watch out for that. No. What did I say? Subscribe if you don't want to miss that. UPS is on car batteries. Yeah.
Do you think we have like 2 pools of subscribers, like the ones that follow us for this kind of stuff, and the other ones that follow us for the samurai stuff?
So I do not believe that we have any followers for this kind of stuff, because there are many other people who do it. So before I continue, you have this thing, it goes here. It's not that obvious when you first do it. That do this much more entertainingly, and with much shorter videos. And since the average viewer, these things go here, since the average viewer cannot hold attention for more than 20 seconds, yeah, we're struggling on YouTube.
Well, if they're like me, they watch YouTube videos in the background.
And you think somebody wants to listen to our ramblings?
Yes. I mean, sometimes we're funny.
This thing This thing goes on these two pegs, like that. And then you put two screws up here. It's ridiculous, but it works.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. These are like completely different mounts for the same kind of
But you can hot swap this. You can take it out while the server is in a rack working.
Yes, yes, I know.
For this you need to take the cover off and
Everything off.
yes,
Yeah.
you cannot just unscrew them easily.
Okay, that's why I said they're completely different.
Yes. This case is modular. Put what you want on it. So yeah, I don't know if anybody looks at our videos like that, but if you do, comment down below.
Engagement.
Engagement challenge. Okay, so this cable.
You don't have to write anything down, just put the emoji of an what?
Emoji.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Only smiley face. It needs to be specific.
Well, I don't use emojis that much.
A box. Use an emoji of a box. I'm sure there is one.
What is this? PC? PB. Whatever does PB stand for. Okay, so let's just push all of the cables that we don't need here. And now we need to... Oh, I bought something else. So I have ordered some original Supermicro Y cables, and they send you, you know, that big box like this.
No.
I gave them to you for your books.
Ah, yeah.
This big box.
Yeah,
Get this inside.
yeah. Ridiculous.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna reuse the box.
Okay, so what do we need? We need we actually just need the SATA ones here. I think I have some Y cables and another one goes here directly. Okay. We're going to do that first. Do not push this Molex connector upside down. It is hard, but it is not impossible. And if you do, you fry shit, which is bad.
Yeah.
You usually do not want to fry shit.
Yeah.
Usually. Oh, that is a tight fit. Okay. Now I need a Y cable. SATA power Y cable. So after searching for all my cables, I have remembered I have bought a brand new SATA Y cable. And this wants to go like this, right? Yes. Yes, that's very nice. Okay, that will be fine. What is this? Power. I think this is for the motherboard to talk to the power distribution thingy. It says PD here.
You're guessing.
Yes. But this one also says power 12C. And it has a latch.
If it fits.
Well, you can fry your motherboard like this, but
Oh.
yeah. Okay, so we have 3 fans.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, why do you just connect stuff randomly? Can something happen? But obviously, yeah.
Most of the time, no.
Most of the time, okay.
Okay, this is
Oh,
this
no.
is unfortunate.
No.
But
Oh.
we have some genuine
Extension. Yay.
What do you think about that?
And you were wondering why is it there?
Yeah, because it was not necessary there.
But it's really good to have it now.
Yes. Okay. That is all really nicely wrapped around everything. Okay, so what is this? This is the front panel sheet. Okay, what is this? Or is it this? Or is it this? No, this is USB, this is USB. We don't care about that. Okay, this is the chassis intrusion. I have no idea where this
It's
goes.
so tiny.
Yes, but it should reach somewhere on the motherboard.
What are these?
Jumpers. That so you can set some settings by physically moving these jumpers. But where does this go? I forgot.
This thing. It's wide. Here or here?
Here or here? Yes. You know what would be helpful?
This is not that
Oh,
one.
wait.
Huh?
This is the front serial. You know what would be helpful?
What?
If we had a manual.
Hey.
Luckily, I went to the internet and downloaded all of the manuals. Okay, we're here. Oh, that is USB. Wait, what? Oh, that is that one. What is GF1? GF1. Front panel connector. So that's
That's
this
JF1.
one. JF1, not G, J, okay. So that is this one. How is it oriented?
You have the small pins there.
Two.
Yeah.
I don't know what these two are, but it says that this is the pin number 1. This one. You can also see it on the PCB. So it is a little bit more color here. And if you see, this has one different.
Should I switch the camera?
No. Listen, if you're watching this video, the point is download the manual. There you go. Okay. Now where is this chassis?
So this is not how to.
GL1. GL1. GL1 is
JL1.
JL1. So this is the chassis intrusion. And since we have that capability, we are going to use it.
You found it?
Yes, it is this one. It's very sneaky. Okay, so the motherboard is in. The drives are in. Next step. We need a way to communicate between the motherboard and this backplane. This is where this comes in. Is this a genuine product? Probably not.
Why? Where did you buy it?
From China. It is new. Probably the chip is genuine. The PCB is probably a copy. Do I care about that? Not really. I mean, in digital electronics, it is very hard to make something work halfway. So it either works or it doesn't work. And luckily this is ZFS, the file system. So if this starts to error out, we are going to... No. Okay. And this can barely reach it. Okay, we have connection to the front. The front is already powered from the factory. Wait, I'm missing one fan header. Where do I plug this one?
Here?
No,
What is this?
that is something for IPMI. So I do not have enough fan headers for this motherboard. This chassis is set up for passive cooling.
Oh, really?
Yes. Let me think what to do now. We need this. So let me go to my Noctua stuff.
Okay.
That's the memory. Oh, that is modified. Not here. We have these things. A Y splitter. So we can connect two fans.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, if there is something like that.
Yes, there is.
And
How does the motherboard know the fan RPM? I have no idea. It probably just watches one of the fans. Okay. So these are maximum current 0.36 amps, and these are maximum current 0.6 amps. So one header, if it can hold this fan, it can probably hold this fan. Two of these fans. So
okay.
Beautiful. We need 4 SATA cables. We actually got some, wait. So you get SATA to SATA cable, 8-pin SATA GPIO cable. Where do I plug that in? That is this SGPIO. I'm really confused now. Who cares? I think this is when you're using SAS, and then you need to address it properly. But since we are not using SAS, we're using SATA, we do not care. I think we got some SATA cables with them, those nice thin ones. Now my OCD is kicking in.
Why?
How can we have 2 of these and 2 of regular kind?
What?
We are going to put a 10 gigabit network card in, but probably not now. That will be an upgrade. Because I do have an RJ45 network cable, a network card here, but that is hot. Even though we have ample airflow here, the problem is the transceiver in the switch. It gets really hot. So I will investigate some SFP Plus cards to go in here, so we can use direct attached copper cables because they are quite lower power. That means less heat in the switch. I do not care about the server, I care about the switch.
Cool. I like that.
And we need one for your server and one for our virtualization server. So we need 3 cards. SATA cables. Look what I found.
Already.
I forgot that I ordered this.
Oh.
Yeah, fancy, right? Oh, yeah, we used one in your server, right?
Yeah.
Port 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Don't worry, I cannot see what I'm doing also. It is nice when you acquire things. I will not say buy, just acquire by any means, and then you forget about it, and then you find it when you need it, and you're like, wow!
That's the best, yeah.
So what SATA ports are we going to use? I think this SATA port, it is Truenas, it will eat it up. Look how nice that is compared to this. Okay, so the plan now is I need to take back ownership of the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. So the plan is clean it up, put power supplies in. We have Truenas on this. What is this? Oh, these are the hard drive screws. We need those. These are, so if you buy these chassis and somebody is trying to upsell you for hard drive screws, you see the part number? Oh, we'll show it later. So you can buy them in bulk.
Cool.
We have Truenas here. We need that. We're going to take out these two drives and install Truenas on this thing. And then we need to rejiggle some stuff. Like, I need to move the IP address of the main server out of the way, so we can drop this one in that space. And then I need to start to copy all the stuff to this server. And then I need to enable shares and everything on this server. And that way all of the things that are pointed to the current server will just work.
Wow.
If you make the share names identical, it will just work. You will not notice any downtime or any difference. So that is the plan.
Okay.
But we are starting with the floor. We have reclaimed the floor space. Now, I do not know if this is going to make sad noises if only one power supply is in. But I have one cable. If we need to, I will get an extension cord and another cable, whatever. But for now, we just take a power supply. And try to get it in the hole. Is it the other way around? Is it right? Yes. Much better. That clicked in. We're going to remove this and watch for smoke. I'm just half joking there. Now you take this and green light.
Whoa.
So this needs to start to blink. Okay, we have a green light. We are going to remove these two. We are going to take our network cable. I have already configured the IPMI, so I know it has a static address. So this goes to any port, but let's go to the dedicated port. It started to blink. Okay, that is good. Do we have it? Okay, so I have connected my PC to the IPMI of this thing. And now we can take this, plug it into a serial port, a USB port. Remote control, console redirection, launch con. No, this one, HTML5. Okay. Power control, set power on.
Ooh. Oh.
Did you shred some paper?
Maybe.
Okay. It failed.
What?
We have an error message. No, it didn't. Oh, it's just confused because it says new RAM. Okay. Let's see.
It's windy in here.
Oh. Okay. We just need to reconfigure the RAM because it is on automatic settings. Now I'm waiting for it to... It does not see the USB. Oh, I need to control all the leaks. Oh, I don't need it. I need F11 again. That is nice. Why doesn't that see the USB?
What? Hide.
No, I do not want to use that. I want to use this one and it needs to work.
Okay.
So I need to go into BIOS and see why does it not work. Give me a few minutes more. Oh, your hair is looking fabulous in this fan.
Yeah, I know.
I think we are in.
What is this?
Okay, let's try to do that again. Macro. So we are now watching the screen. The actual screen. So if you plug in a VGA screen to the motherboard, you would see exactly this.
Okay.
And this is why I like Supermicro IPMI. It gives you this functionality without any problems. So now we need to wait and we need to press F11. You have a virtual keyboard here.
Yes.
Because there are some media buttons on the keyboard here, see?
Yeah, so okay.
You can use this. And you can use boot from the USB drive. Enter.
Interesting.
Welcome to Grub. Okay, we want Truenas installer. Let me just zoom in for you.
Okay.
And now we need to wait for it to copy stuff from the USB into the memory, so it can start working. And then we can install Truenas to those two SSDs that are connected. Then we can connect this box to the Ethernet, connect to it over a web interface, and then we can continue.
Cool. What now?
And this is actually quite silent.
Yeah, it's fine.
Remember that one on the offsite
Oh my
location?
god, that was
It is lifting off.
horrible.
It is lifting off for the last 6 months. Okay, I want to install. I want to use these two hard drives. SDA and SDC. Where's the SDB? What the fuck? What? Interesting, but whatever, it does not matter. Yes, I do not care. No, I do not want to be Truenas admin, I want to be root. Allow FE boot. Well, this cannot boot from NVMe, but let's say yes. Now it's formatting the drives. I accidentally pressed something. It's formatting the other drive, okay. Now it's creating a boot pool. Creating dataset, extracting.
That's fine. Oh.
Everything is fine.
Okay.
So now we are installing an operating system from the USB to the disks.
Cool.
And while this is actually booted now, let's see server health sensor readings. CPU temp 33 degrees. So if our room temperature is around 20 and the server closet is around 40, that means that this will be at 50 degrees. That is acceptable. Well, that is idle, but okay. Those fans are spinning at 3000 RPM and they're so silent.
What is this? Why is this red?
Because you have this chassis intrusion button not pressed. So it forms that it is open. Yes. So that is important for two major reasons. First one is airflow.
So it's not escaping.
Yeah, and the second one is you don't want anyone messing with the hardware.
Of course. You don't want any mouse to come inside.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, I hate mouses.
True on the cables.
Oh fuck. So for now everything is going as planned.
Cool.
Let me just see how warm is this.
Auto tune. Updating grab. Oh, it's almost done.
Oh, this is quite hot.
What?
Wow.
This thing.
That is cooking.
Yeah. Yay.
Please reboot and remove the installation media. Please lock in you. Remove this and press enter. Reboot, okay. So yeah, this is Truenas 2504. It has been out for a month now, and we have updated all except one of the servers to it. It went flawlessly, that's very nice. Now let's see if it boots into Truenas.
Okay, so we should have a different visual.
Yes, of course. Imagine if we were professionals and we actually captured the screen and put voiceover on and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
Too much work.
So we're actually done with the server. We don't need this anymore.
Cool.
Oh, I accidentally. It would
Linux.
go. Yes, it's Linux. It would go automatically into this. I accidentally pressed the button, so
Oh.
it should boot automatically. See, it's different. Maybe it even loads a graphics card driver, and it will be a bigger screen.
Now it's SDB.
Where? Yeah, SDA and SDB. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So hardware RAID is dead. If you're using hardware RAID, please see it loaded video drivers. Please try to read up on software RAID and ZFS and stuff like that. It will greatly simplify your life. You just plug it anywhere and it works. So it was SDA, now SDC, now it is. I can take those drives out and plug them anywhere in the system and it will work. And that is true for all of the drives.
Nice.
On the first boot, it needs to generate some keys and set up some stuff, so it takes longer, the first boot, but it will be fine. It will be fast enough. We do not need a fast booting device, we need a device that will work all the time.
Yeah, okay.
But it is quite quiet. I really picked the right hardware for our home.
Yeah. This is fine.
I was a little bit afraid because we need to sleep while this is working, and I was thinking, where can we put this in the house so we can get some sleep? And I did not come up with an answer, but I think we can sleep with this. But this is really hot.
We don't have a basement.
Why is this so hot? Oh, we're in! Okay, I need another network cable. Actually, I do not need a network cable. I can just... Oh, please beep that out, please. I did not say that. So we disconnect the IPMI port and connect it to one of the Ethernet ports. Okay. And now it should get a DHCP address. Come on, refresh. Oh, no. Do we have it? No. Why doesn't... Wait, we have failover IPMI, so that means that we can connect to the IPMI. Yes. Okay, we are back. We need to go to HTML5. Okay. Configure network interfaces 1.
Weird.
That is... Yeah, it's a little bit broken, but it is fine. Save. A. Network index press P to persist if P.
Huh?
Okay, I will just reboot the system with network attached. So that is number
it
8.
beeped.
Yes, I pressed the see. I pressed an illegal button. Okay, system will reboot. So now it will reboot with the network and it should get an IP. Enter the reason for the reboot.
What?
I forgot to order a kebab. Yeah, the new motherboard will be like this big. And why we do not keep that? Because that motherboard was quite cheap. It is actually almost cheaper than this one. So why not upgrade it, and just not touch it for the next 10 years, while this is doing some other things in some other servers.
Okay.
But yeah, we need something for this definitely. Let's see what is the address. No limit on time. Great. It will be 10.0.0.245 maybe.
What?
I think that will be the address.
How do you know?
I have made a very small DHCP pool because everything on our network has a reservation. So when you plug something new, you can find it easily.
Okay.
You have just 5 addresses you need to cycle through.
Okay.
243. Close enough.
Okay. There is so much that I do not understand, but I still ask you questions.
No, I do not want to be Truenas admin. You can ask questions. I want to be root. Why can't I be root?
Wow.
We're in. It's working.
Nice.
It's chuching. Okay. Now, just a minute, love. Oh wait, disks. Let's see if this works in real time. Storage. Disks. We have our 2 drives here. Okay. Let's see what happens if we just.
They should appear there.
Yes. Let's see. Need to blur that. Truenas admin. We have 2 drives.
Nice.
Woohoo! Okay. Now you can go get us a snack. While I configure some stuff.
Nice. See ya.
You asked me what I'm going to tell now. I'm going to tell that this is better than that.
Then what? This?
Yeah. Delicious.
Oh yeah.
Let's continue configuring these things.
Nom.
So I have installed SyncThing. It is up and running. Oh, we need to blur stuff.
I cannot
Yeah.
see.
And
I really cannot see.
now we are going to we're going for a walk, but for that I wanted to see, do we actually see the CS controller? It's a simple command.
Okay, let's see.
lspci list
Uh-huh.
list PCI. Hit enter, and then you found it here. Serial attached SCSI controller, Broadcom LSI CS 2308. And then you Google that, says 2308, and it really is the car that I bought. Probably.
Okay. Probably.
So it sees it. So let's go for a walk, and then let's start putting drives in the front part. And then let's dump all the data. I have already moved the main server off of its IP address and put the new server on it. Even though there are no shares, there's no data. But I said fuck it. And yeah, if you look closely, yeah, this is, wait, yeah, this is actually Windows Server 2008 R2. This is the last one. This is not the last one, we have one more, but this is the last important one that actually runs Windows Server. Everything else is already on Linux or some variety of Linux or BSD.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go for a walk, and then let's start dumping terabytes and terabytes and terabytes of data.
Yes.
After a nice walk, I have connected the new server to most of the servers and clients of our thing. That went very smoothly. And now it's time to start filling up this with disks. And for that, we have an assortment of brand spanking new WD disks.
Nice.
And many years old Seagate disks. These 4 disks were my first test pool for Truenas core, and I pulled it out of that server. It's another server that is not out of commission, and it is going to be here. This will be one of our main pools. Now I need my screws, and I need to move you. What am I thinking is, these numbers are all wrong.
Ignore them.
So I want 1. I think the numbering goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc.
Okay.
But we're not going to put 4 disks like here, because the location of the disk is not important, as we have mentioned many times. We are going to put 4 disks here, a row of empty trays, another 4 disks, a row of empty trays, another 4 disks, etc. But this really old pool I want to put here at the bottom. That's why I'm putting them out first. Where is number 2? Please tell me that I do not have. I have number 2 here.
Yeah, I can combine them.
Oh, of course, I don't need 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 0. 0, 1, 2, and 3. Nope, but we have 0 here. 0, 1, 2, and I don't have a number 3.
3 is here.
Where?
I think I saw it. Oh,
5.
it's not.
But the other thing that you can do is so we need 4 of these for the new pool. 1, okay, let's say that was satisfying. Let's say something like this. This is for the new pool. And do I have 2, 3, 4? Great. No labels. It will work. So yeah, when you buy chassis like this, if some bug made a poop here, you can tell that this was in a garage. Most of them come without trays, and people want 10 euros per tray.
Yeah.
That is a rip-off. Do not give them 10 euros per tray, because you can probably get them new for less. And
Really?
they come without any screws. But as I mentioned, you contact Supermicro with this number, and you get all the screws. And look, number 18. So let's see.
Get a sticker.
Usually what I do is I sort them by serial number from the oldest to the newest. But I think I will not care this time, because it does not matter. It really doesn't. So these are all SATA hard drives. I have no idea where these 4 came from. They came from some obsolete servers somewhere. But I tested them. They have a relatively short power on time, and they were error free. So we'll see how long can they take the abuse. Oh yeah, our last big server that we did, you remember how we put some Apple hard drive in that?
Yes.
What we didn't mention in that video, probably, the drives failed the first night. Literally the first night. They didn't last 1 day. I had to go there in 3 in the morning and replace the whole pool because both drives failed. And I just put some random WD 1 terabyte drives that I had lying around, and it worked. So these drives are from January of 2019. How old is that? 6 years. Yeah. But judging by our big server, they're gonna be fine. What kills drives is turning them on and off again. Just leave them running and you can get many years out of a drive. You know that there's a problem coming our way.
How should I know that?
The server closet is barely wide enough to fit this in.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't think I can hot swap drives while it is in.
Yeah, you will need to pull it out. It doesn't fit like that.
No,
Oh.
it needs to go from left to right. And my first idea was to hang the chassis from these years, but judging by the destruction that we had, that is not gonna happen.
You're not to be trusted.
Yeah, so I will need to wrangle this server into the closet while it is full of drives.
Woo.
Yeah, I'm very how do you say it, excited for that. And I found another problem. The drives in the current server, I have 4 terabyte drive that I want to reuse. One of them is failing, but we're not going to mention that. I want them here, but before I can put them here, I need to empty them out to the new pool. But I cannot dismantle the whole server because I need it. So that will be fun. So I need to dismantle part of a server and transplant a part of the server while the other part is still working.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But hey, all of those procedures and all of those, how do you call it, scenarios and yeah, all of those procedures I tested in production, so it should work. I have like a plan in my mind, and then I tested somewhere where it is very important, where hundreds of people are using this shit, and then I tested at home.
Priorities.
Yes. My production is my lab. Okay, those are 4 drives. Now it's all dry. There we go. Oh, that's heavy. And now if we go to the computer, and we go to the Truenas, and we log on to it, the temporary password. It says that there's a pool on them.
Nice.
So I can just import the pool, but no. I want to create a pool. I want to make a RAID Z2, because that is enough. And I want to call it pool 90. Why 90? No, basically, in my mind, it makes sense. Okay, create pool. Yes, I want to erase everything from them. Download encryption key. Say your encryption keys, kids. Done. And do we have a pool 90, 4 terabytes of usable capacity. Can we bump it up to 6? Yes. Will we? No. For what that pool needs to do, that is enough. Okay, now something new. I haven't had new hard drives for so many years. So I think in your server we put 16 terabyte drives. I was thinking of getting 16 terabyte drives for this, but that is not necessary at this moment.
How big are those?
These are 8. 4 of them. Because this is the most important pool, it will be RAID Z2 also. So that means we can suffer a 2 drive failure before we lose all of the data. And judging by how long it took them to get these drives, we need that redundancy. So we cannot get the drives overnight. And we do have a backup off-site, and we have upgraded our internet connection to 1 gigabit symmetrical.
Why on the top? Ah, there is a middle one.
This will be a gap,
Yeah.
then a pool, then a gap, and then a pool, and then a pool. I know you can get larger drives, but when you go over 12 terabytes of capacity, they are helium filled drives. I do not want those. And the problem is the link speed. All of modern drives can saturate the SATA speed, more or less. Okay, they cannot, but they can at least half saturate. The problem is when you have like a 22 terabyte drive, which is standard today for large pools. When a drive fails, it takes like 2 days full speed to rebuild it. I don't want that at this moment because we don't need that. And I'm trying to be reasonable a little bit for once in my life and do things properly. Also, if you don't need huge capacities, get a little bit more than you need, because the price per terabyte is going down still. So I will try to save up some money for the second pool of new drives. And we will have 1 pool of new drives and 2 pools of old drives. and roll with that until I save up some money or weld something and earn some money for another 4 drives. I mean, I can buy them now, but then I cannot buy the press for the Samurai. Also, the Samurai needs a new exhaust. Also, Samurai needs new seats. Never buy an old car.
Also, we have a bunch of spare parts that we can sell.
I know. But the price is going up all the time, so that is a problem. If you don't want to be wealthy, if you don't want to have any money in your life, get an old car. Get an old fun car. You will never have money in your life. Oh. Okay. I learned something about these backplanes. If you put SATA drives, then the light blinks when the drive is working. So it's off and it blinks when the drive is working. If you have SAS drives, the lights are on all the time, and if a drive fails, then you have the other red light.
Cool.
I learned that.
Good to know.
But you can learn that if you read the manual.
Of course.
Or new drives, new pool, add, encrypt it. Why do you encrypt the pool? Because when you RMA the disk, you do not care, it's encrypted. Encrypt your bits.
Okay. Should I film the screen or not?
This is all more or less the same. Yeah, I will now create a pool and then start dumping data to this from all of the different servers. So this
Nice.
can take the role of the main server. And I have some configuring with snapshots and scrubs and data protection in general.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will pick up when something exciting happens. You saw us do this with the other servers, so other people have much better videos than we do for this, with the screen capture and voiceover and everything. But it's self-explanatory. Just read what's on the screen and you're gonna be fine. This is day 2 of dumping data to the first pool, and you can see how we are bottlenecked by that yellow network cable, network card, because ZFS, when you dump data on it, it copies it to RAM, and then every 5 seconds it dumps that data from RAM, it commissions a write to the disks. And if you watch these lights, they go off every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds ZFS takes a chunk of data and dumps it to the disks, if you have enough RAM to hold the data transfer. If you don't have enough RAM, then it hurries that up a bit. But yeah, nice to actually see that on physical hardware with physical lights. We have like 6 terabytes to go, so this will be a multi-day transfer. So this is fun. This will all have to be blurred because IP addresses and names, but this is my offsite firewall, and I just crashed the whole ISP's network. It fell over to another two failover connection 1 and failover connection 2, but the main connection is down and it's not getting up. That's not what she said. But yeah, I transferred too much data in too short of a time, and I stress tested their internet and it failed. Yeah, this is really hoovering up a lot of stuff for that dinky little 15-year-old cable. maybe I should really switch to 10 gigabit. We'll see. Day 3. We are still not done, but we need to cannibalize the old server. So it currently has 3 RAID arrays. One is dying, but we don't care about that one. And these 2 RAID arrays, one is half dead. You know that it is dead when even Windows says that it is dead. But I logged on to that server yesterday and realized I have 5 of 4 terabyte drives. So I have taken a note of the serial number of dying drive, and we need to extract 5 drives and use that one that is a little bit younger, and then we'll have 4 drives to put in another pool there. So this is the second last shutdown of this server, because the next shutdown, it's over, it's done. Yes, I want to shut it down. Let's pull some hard drives. That one. Okay, I know it's a mess, but it's a mess because I knew that this day was coming, so I got lazy. So this server was built over, I don't know, 12 years. It all started with 2 drives and another case. It's a very special case that I saw and got something else. These drives are what we are looking for, and another one 4 terabyte one, which I don't know where it is, but I think it's somewhere here. I was hoping not to take this whole thing out, but I don't know if I can manage. Oh, this is hot. If I remember, this is to go back. Okay. And then I can take this whole block out. Oh, wow. And now the problem is I need a buried hard drive. So this is some Seagate one. This is some WD green. I think it is third here, and that is a problem, because I need to pull them all out to get to a single drive, and I do not like that. So yeah, it all started with this and this hard drive in 20 something small. Oh, and I have had to angle grind this part because this was my case for some time, and the graphics card would not fit here. Oh wow! We need this one, I think. Fizz. Okay, so I think one of these bottom two is the problematic one. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is 2018, this is 2017, and I have taken a screenshot. J2XTSB, this one. That one is the problematic one. And this 4 should be fine-ish. Let us plug this back in because I need the data from this drive still. We have some cables here. It does not matter where you plug them in, because this is software RAID. Now the server will freak out, but they are not that dusty because our server closet is hermetically sealed. That's why everything is so hot inside. Those 4 drives. Okay, we need 4 caddies. How hard it is to take these stickers out, do you think?
Very.
You think?
I think it's there for a long time.
Yeah, there are some high quality stickers. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
think you
is...
should cover them with a marker.
No, I will not bother. So the secret is use a scalpel and then use some petrol to clean it. This is the newest one. These are from the same date, but oh, whatever, who cares? I'm trying to not get too much OCD on things. Yeah, I have decided I'm going to buy 4 more drives, and I will have two main data pools. I mean, it is expensive, I know, but as you can see, I run my servers to the ground, and maybe this didn't bring us that much revenue over the years, but we have sure learned a lot, and we are able to take that knowledge and earn some money making servers and networking stuff. So instead of paying for college, I just paid for gear that I can train on. Ah. I still don't know if I'm better off or not. What do you think?
What?
The problem is when you become an expert at something, you see how much you do not know about that field.
Yeah.
And if you want to know everything, you can, because the field is so vast. So you can live in dread the rest of your life, or you can specialize for one thing and try to learn that one thing. And you will still not learn it for your whole life.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes. Plug them in all the way. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Can you feel them?
Yeah, the first one is going. Okay, the second one is going, third, fourth. They're all on. So yeah, let me make another pool, and then this is reserved for the new drives that are coming in 5 to 10 days, or 10 to 15. I have no idea. I got an email and I said just order them. You need to order them so they arrive so that you can pick them up. Yeah, I know, amazing. So you saw us do this through other videos, you saw everything else. We are going to create a pool, dump a bunch of data on it, and I have already started to take some of the roles of that server and put them onto this server, even though it's not in the closet. And it is starting to work with everything else. I'm still breaking the ISP's network. They have no idea what's going on, and I say to them, well, I can start transferring the data and you can see what breaks. But now I have limited the data to the offset backup to 130 megs, to something like that, 130 megs, and that now it is stable. But if I open the pipe, things start to break. Will catch you, and something else actually exciting happens. I'm not done, but I want to move this to the closet. So I think this is the last time this thing is working.
Okay.
Let's yank it out. Still spinning. I need yellow tape and a marker. So I think this is my LAN. I think this is my management. Yes, this is IPMI. Now one of these two is LAN. I think this is the VLAN. And this is LAN.
What if it's not?
Then I will switch them. Are you ready
Unplugged.
for this?
Is it heavy?
Hmm?
Is it heavy?
Of course it's heavy.
Come on, you can do it. Where it's going?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't thought about that. I need to shut down the new server. Shut down. Reason.
Let's enter the reason. Oh, I need to state what it is.
Yes.
What? It's ready.
The quiet.
Oh my god, it is quiet.
Okay, what do we need to do here? We need to remove this USB cable because it was used to move USB over IP for this UPS so it can talk to the computer. I need to remove this. And these are calibrated planks. Clean this. I have no idea where does this go. Is it plugged up there? If it is, I need another one. Okay, clean this. And then I have an idea. Before I clean this, we have that server that we yanked the motherboard out. I think it's the same length. We can test what can we do with a lighter server.
Okay, good idea.
So this can...
Oh,
Wait.
so it's the same length as the big one, but it does not fit
Yes.
because of the door.
Yes. Okay,
Shit.
we have a problem. Can I turn it inside? Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, I can turn it.
Ah, cool.
I was measuring the diagonal and it's a little bit tight, and even I can do this.
Oh, then this is great.
Yes, so that is how the server goes in and out.
Okay.
So at some point I need to save up some money. I think we are going to buy a 10 gigabit switch for the servers. It will be a MikroTik switch. I will remove this and put... I will make another network stack like here, small one.
Oh.
Hold this please. No, you don't need to hold it. So, and all the servers will be connected with direct attached copper cables. And I need to find more of these. So the other problem that we have, our music server,
Which one?
this one, for some reason if it doesn't have an attached monitor, it shuts down.
Interesting.
So the monitor needs to be attached to it.
This one.
Yes, it needs to be like a dummy load, and that's why that cable is here. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see, where does this go? This is number 2. What is this? Where does this go? No idea. Where does this go? Yeah, let's find some cables because we have 2 power supplies and we are going... Oh wait, what is this? This is the wrong cable and it's wrong, it's plugged into the wrong spot. Okay, remember what we learned? You do not transport your servers with the hard drives in.
Because they're heavy.
Because they're heavy. And you do not want to damage them, even though the heads are parked. This is not that difficult. What have we done? So the power supply
What's here?
is still spinning.
Oh, it's spinning.
It's still working. It's unplugged.
Yeah, I wanted to say you have the cable here.
Oh, that cable is not good for the server closet.
Okay.
Okay. So, whoever came up with the idea for an affordable silent compressor, this is a good idea. I like it. Let's go. Okay, we can turn it. You need to put hard drives in now. I need to move you somewhere else.
Okay, I can just come back when they're in.
You can just come back when the last two are going in.
Yes.
Deal. So when the new discs arrive, we'll have to turn it off and spin it around. Oh yeah, I move all the shelves one new lower.
Yeah.
Because this is getting too cramped.
Turn it.
Now that is a problem, turning it, because I need to put that corner in that hole there. And now I
It's
can
good
turn.
that you have that hole.
Yeah. It's like this was not really made to be a server closet, right?
No.
It
It's
is
a
made to be like
random closet.
what?
Random closet.
Oh, that is all very, very tight.
Yes.
It's
Well,
like your server should be here and mine should be here because we have access points here.
okay, yeah.
Will that help us in any way?
Yeah.
Except that I will need longer power supply cables. Because these ones that I got will not reach down there. So that PDU is connected, I think, to this UPS. And it is on. I hate when you can remove the cover. And then we'll take this shorty cable and hope that they're long enough. Yes, they are long enough. So I can plug them in. But that is a tight squeeze. So my idea of putting servers vertically was actually a good idea. The only problem is these servers do not like being vertical.
I mean horizontal.
No, I wanted to put them like this.
Ah.
And hang them by their ears. So your server is made so it can be hanged by the ears.
Really?
It has nice bolts here to hold it. But these ears are just pulling it and pushing it on the rails. Oh wow, come on. In second doors, come on. So let's see, what do we have here? We have total catastrophe. This one is number 1. And that is VLAN. Okay, I think this is wrong, but who cares? So this is cable. it goes into the second court. Okay, and that needs to go. Oh wow, how do I even plug this in? And that is IPMI. Okay, so cable number 3 will be IPMI, and I need that one first. This, it says LAN. Okay, that is cable number 1. Okay, so that needs to go to LAN port 1. Thank you. Okay, cable number 2 will need to be the VLAN port. Okay, and IPMI is cable number 3, right? Just like that. Cable number 4 is currently not being used. And that can be your server actually at some point. So we are going to leave it here. So I do not like how these power supplies are plugged in, but I do not have a choice at this moment. But luckily they're hot swappable, so I think I should be able to, in theory, pull it out and push it back in one by one. My big dream is to put 2 PDUs here, but they do not fit.
Yeah.
You need to go up. See this PDU here? Another one next to it, and then 2 UPSs, one for each PDU, so you can split the load between the UPSs, and we are going to upgrade your server to a Supermicro server.
Really?
Yes, with 2 power supplies, and yeah, I need a place for the 3rd server. Oh fuck. Well, it seems that my server will be going here then. I need, these are what, 2 meter long cables, I need 3 meter long cables. I need 2 meter long power cables, and when the hard drives arrive, we are going to reposition that server all the way down here, because this is the only empty shelf. Now we need to turn them back on, and I need to reconfigure the switch, and I should probably put this where it's supposed to be until I make a dummy load for the music server. See you in 2 weeks when some hard drives arrive and when I get all the cables. So I'm stripping this for parts now.
Oh no.
And I have a tip, just a tip, and only for a minute. You know how you will never lose your stuff that you take out? You put it back in the case. Another batch of hard drives have arrived. I'm just putting some zip ties at the end of the cable so I know which one is which, because it is kinda important. And nothing for the IPMI. We could have some rejiggling more. You have gotten a free upgrade to a Supermicro chassis.
Yes. That's mine.
Yes, that's yours. That's
yours.
mine, yes.
And that?
That is nothing.
Nothing yet.
So let me see. The first row is full, then a row of empty caddies. First row is so empty, and now we are going to fill these.
Can you read that?
Yes. So the main poles will have some room to breathe, and the secondary poles will poop like everything. We have another update inside the case, but you will see when we finish with the drives. Truenas. Okay. So I have never bought so many new hard drives in my life.
Oh,
It's an emphasis on new.
treat yourself.
Yes. I have bought a lot of used hard drives. They're still working, by the way. A few months into that off-site server build and no problems. We had an event. We needed to go on a trip. And when I came back, the server was down. I mean, the server was working, but it was spasming out because it could not see any of the drives except of the boot pool and the apps data pool, which are connected directly, but it could not see any of the drives that were connected to the SAS backplane. So
What was the problem?
fairly quickly I concluded problem probably is in the SAS controller. I mean, it was bought on the internet quite cheaply as new, and when we were building that server I noticed that the controller was quite hot, like you cannot hold your fingers on the heatsink hot. And I thought, okay, it runs hot, whatever. There is ample airflow in the server chassis. But while we were away, a heat wave came and the house got a little bit too warm. And if you push the controller by any amount, oh yeah, the only solution was to completely reset the server. So if you push the controller by any amount, it would start to drop disks. First one, then another one, then a third one, and then the whole pool, and then maybe one or two came back, but more or less everything was down. But your server got an upgrade. It got the same controller and it was fine. But your server is 2U and there's more airflow over the controller than in my 4U, because they have the same amount of fans, more or less. And your server is cooling the controller somewhat better, which is good. So when we were building the server, as I noticed the controller was extremely hot, I ordered a PCI bracket that can hold a fan. People usually install it to aid cooling of the graphics cards. But what people actually need to use that for is cooling their enterprise surplus and old enterprise shit that they put in their computers, because normal chassis do not have enough airflow to cool everything, because every card that was made for a server expects a lot of airflow going over it. So I ordered that, but that did not arrive yet. Oh yeah, the new motherboard is coming tomorrow. I need to find some CPUs, but whatever. That is a project for another weekend. Until then, we are going to keep running this configuration, and I will show you how I fixed the overheating. I just put these drives in. And if you're wondering, I know that there are some data holders that have hundreds of terabytes and petabytes and stuff like that. If you're wondering why do we have this much storage, it's because of that stupid YouTube channel. You know that one that you're watching right now. Videos take a lot of room. Oh, I did not show you the fix. The fix, if you get a SAS controller for your case, you ready? I zip tied a fan.
Right.
It's a random fan, 92mm that I bought exactly 20 years ago for my first computer case that I bought with my money.
And it helped.
Yes, this part of the fan is cooling this heatsink, and that is enough airflow because these are quite, how do you say, narrow passageways, so you need direct cooling. I saw people put 40mm Noctua fans on it, and that does the trick, but I hate this, so I zip tied that until the bracket comes, and then I will put a fan on the bracket. And since I have used all of the fan ports on the motherboard for the chassis, if you remember, this backplane has provisions for 4-pin fans, because if you use this as a J-bod, you need to run fans of something, so you can run it of the backplane. So once again I use the Noctua extension cord to reach the backplane, so actually the backplane is powering that fan.
Cool.
I did a scrub on the pulls, there were no errors, so that is beautiful. ZFS is just bulletproof. Okay, everything is on. That's in all the way. That's it. Let's adopt the pull. Let's make a pull, reshuffle some data around, and this server is done.
Yay.
Until tomorrow when I get the new motherboard, and then I buy a new CPU, then we got it and put everything back, all the things new in, but that will be in another video. Because when you get an opportunity to buy a cheap motherboard with 128 gigs of RAM, why not? Let's see what happens. Fuck power and electricity. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Just when I was finishing the data dump process, this thing arrived, and now a processor, a CPU from China arrived, and I installed 128 gigs of RAM. It's time for an upgrade, but that is for the next video, because I'm in BIOS for the first time and I'm in the IPMI for the first time. This is my power switch. Just jam it in there. Bye!